Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Wave. My name's Trey.
And I'm Danny. We're so excited for this episode.
But before we go any further, let's meet this week's featured artist, Qualls.
My name is Qualls. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. The type of music I play, I fit under the hip-hop and like rap umbrella, but I feel like it's a lot more than that. I grew up to like a lot of older music, such as like Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder. So say this to say, or I heard a lot of live instrumentation when I was younger. The process for me is like crazy. It could be anything. It could be like on the interstate, you know. There's something to be said about things that just happen like naturally when you're just not even thinking. It just flows and not overthinking things. My favorite event or gig that I played at, it's a venue called The Basement. Great, sold out show, cool. Beyond that, the vibes of the show was like different because like it was really engaging. Everybody was having a good time. Felt at home. I always have felt at home on stage, but like that was like, yes. Overall goal is to make an impact. I think that's what everybody wants to do to some degree. I'm blessed to have like, you know, a lot of supporters, whether that be friends, family, or just people I don't know at all, you know, to be able to inspire.
And we are back here. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Let's dive right into the interview.
Uh-huh.
Where does the name Qualls come from?
Yes, the name Qualls. So like actually my last name is actually Qualls. When I so two things. I wanted to keep it true to self when I chose the name, my artist name, my stage name, and carry it with me. So like I took on the family name, and that means a lot to me, and I wanted to and want to continue to make them proud. So there's that. But also when I was coming up with rap names, I was coming up with the sorriest names, the corniest, like Jay RZA or like,
Yeah.
I came up with something crazy. I'm gonna say it now. I ain't never told nobody. I think it's just one person that knows. It's like Koala. I didn't know what I was. Terrible names. Horrible rap names.
Like you figured it out though.
Oh yeah.
I like though that like you're keeping it in the family
Yes.
and all of that. That's like very like,
Yeah.
it's very sentimental.
No, absolutely. I like to carry that with everything I do, especially with like the producers and the features and everything. Everybody I work with, it's all family. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, so we were looking at your Instagram and we saw that you
Yes.
like to stick to like a black and white aesthetic.
There it is.
So is there a story behind that?
Absolutely. So I haven't officially said it yet. Those who work with me and are on the project know the whole story behind it. But I do have a project coming out, an album, I guess, towards the end of summer, and it's titled The Gray Area.
Ooh.
So the inspiration behind that is just being, you got gray, right? The color gray. It's not black or white. It's somewhere in between. So with that, it being somewhere in between, that's how I felt during my little hiatus in music. I went on like a 1.5, 2-year hiatus with music because I was feeling like in between with everything, relationships, career, or like even relationships that are platonic, you know, being in between, not exactly where I wanted to be, but also not being where I was either. It was this weird in between. So you got gray, there it is in the middle. Nothing is black and white, it's in the middle.
I love that everything in your artistry seems so like thought out and put together.
I feel like I gotta be that because we don't got much time here, so I gotta move with intent, you know, because I don't want to waste any moment, any day, any week, any month, any year. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, you've been dropping music videos, and you have another one coming out today, actually, with
Absolutely.
the song. What is it like seeing that through, like having an idea in your head and then being able to execute it and see the finished product?
Man, the process is just, it's beautiful, really. I'll say this, it's been so exciting to be able to not only be back as an artist, release music, but also music videos as well, too. And then like, rabbit hole in a tangent I won't go down, but like just on social media, it's so important to have a lot of visual and short form content. Right. So to be able to really execute to the level I want to has been very important. Could not do that at all. Emphasis on I could not do that at all without Henry Young Jr., my favorite videographer in all of like the South. He is like he's cold on that camera. But also I've taken like an awesome step forward as far as my input with things. So like the last music video for Po Man's Chant, I probably directed, like I was over the direction probably for like 80% of that. So like being able to write everything down, have that vision in my head, get photo references, and then bring it to life. It's the most like fulfilling thing ever. And when we did that video, it was kind of like same thing when I was writing music and made the song "Po Man's Chant," the single I released in January. Once we finished it, and once I saw the video back, once I heard the song back, it was like so fulfilling in a way I've never been able to have that before. Because like, I don't know, it was after we finished it and I heard the song, saw the video, it was like, I don't care if like I'm the only person who ever listens to this, or the only person who ever watches this. Like that's enough for me, because I know I executed. So
yeah, I think that's some of the best art too, is like doing it for yourself and not for mass appeal or whatever else.
Exactly.
But we'd like to wrap up here with you with a little game, like just a quick game.
Okay.
Shout out to the rap game. We're calling it the rap game. So
here we go.
Who would be your rap Mount Rushmore? Your top four.
Top four. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Easy 1, Kendrick Lamar. I think easy 2, Andre 3000.
Okay.
You have to put respect on Jay-Z's name and what he's done for the game and the culture of hip hop. So that would be either 3 or 4 for me, interchangeable. And then 4 is so tough, and I might have to go with like, man, I see it so many different ways. There's like, you know, the modern day artists and hip hop artists, or just art and artists in general, who are so impactful for not only me, but like the whole generation in pop culture. And then you got like historically, you got to look back and like also give props and flowers to everybody that came before. So it's so hard. But for right now, I guess I might go with like, oh, this is so hard.
No.
Man.
So many
Let's
good
say
ones
Lil
out there
Wayne.
also.
Let's say Lil Wayne.
Well, do you want to let everyone know where they can find you on socials and everything?
Absolutely. You can find me on socials at Qualls. That's Quallss. That's Quallss. That's 3 S's. You can find me on all streaming platforms. That is Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, whatever you listen to music on, it's there. Qualls, just 1 S. Qualls. Po Man's Chant out now. We dropped it in January. Tenderness is coming out today, featuring Sheldon. Reese is on production, and Mixed by Cole is on in the engineering side of things. Henry Young Jr. did all the visuals. Love you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being here and everything.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys go check out his new single out today. And make sure you also check out all of his other music, and we'll be right back with some music news. Country superstar Morgan Wallen is the name on everyone's mind, but for all the wrong reasons. Morgan made headlines a little over a week ago when he was arrested by Metro Nashville police after throwing a chair from the top of a 6-story high bar, almost hitting 2 officers below. Wallen was at fellow country star Eric Church's bar named Chiefs when he became overly intoxicated and threw a chair off the rooftop. Morgan was seen screaming and laughing during the incident and was arrested shortly after, even smiling in his mugshot. The singer is charged with 3 counts of felony reckless endangerment and a misdemeanor count for disorderly conduct. He was released shortly after on a $15,200 bond. And Morgan is no stranger to causing controversy while intoxicated. Back in 2021, Wallen was suspended from his record label, pulled from radio, and pulled from CMT after he was caught on video drunkenly yelling racial slurs, which he later apologized for. Wallen is currently in the middle of his One Night at a Time tour, and there has been no word of how this incident might affect upcoming dates.
Billie Eilish has announced her highly anticipated 3rd album titled Hit Me Hard and Soft. Billboards featuring song lyrics started popping up a couple weeks ago in major cities across the world. Then, the Happier Than Ever singer added all of her Instagram followers to a close friends story and started to tease the announcement on there. After all of this, Eilish finally announced the record. Some controversy came with this announcement though. Rolling Stone magazine leaked the album tracklist, and Eilish was not too happy about this. She took to her socials to write, F Rolling Stone, F you guys. Uh-oh. Well, putting this altercation to the side, we are thrilled to hear what Billie has been working on. Hit Me Hard and Soft will be released on May 17th.
And speaking of misdemeanors, Missy Misdemeanor Elliott is hitting the road for the first time as a headliner on the tour. She will be joined by fellow rapper Busta Rhymes, singer Ciara, and longtime collaborator Timbaland for her Out of This World The Missy Elliott Experience tour. The 24-city tour will begin on the 4th of July in Vancouver, Canada, and conclude on August 22nd in Rosemont, Illinois. The hitmaker has always been a trendsetter and rule breaker, and she says this tour will be no different. Will you be taking a trip out of this world to see Missy Elliott this summer?
Charli XCX finally spilled all the beans on her upcoming album titled Brat. The lead single Von Dutch was released back in February and has since gone viral due to its remix with TikTok star Addison Rae. XCX also announced the album tracklist in a very unique way. She sent fans voice memos of each track title, one by one, to her community text chain. Alongside dropping the tracklist, Charli released 2 more singles from the album titled Club Classics and B2B. Charli also has a limited amount of tour dates coming up for this album, with more to come in the future. Fans are excited for the hyperpop star's 6th studio album. Brat hit shelves on June 7th.
And that's all for this week's music news.
We'll be right back with Qualls.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of The Wave. We hope to see you next week.
As always, be sure to check out our Instagram and YouTube every Wednesday for new episodes. To close out this episode,
He's headed to the top and he's never gonna fall.
please welcome to the stage,
Qualls.
Qualls.
Look, feeling like, look, baby, I just need to half rich. Look, call it what you want. What do niggas make on average? Around 17 in class, I was looking at this bad like. Got a ways to make a young chasing the lashes. Chad ain't never had this long way from home, and they asked me what the path is. Know the answer, but don't want it to the masses. Come from doctors, so a lot of expectations. Kinda weighing occupation, make them all lower classes. Are you sure? Yes, nigga, I need whole last name, couple chains on the tour. Lil main, double bagged in the store with a little sack, cause they never had it before. Pack my up, head to Georgia, GSU bound, get it for us. Backseat packed out, silver focus, still I pushed it like a rover. Still ain't told her, got about 4 months. Application and diploma, right around the fucking corner. Feeling like a contradiction. Feeling like something missing. Kinda feeling like you won't get decision. Kinda feeling like a fish out of water for starters. Sicker like my last name Carter. Ain't no ceilings when you got no blueprint to follow. Roll up the pack in, hop in Impala, blasting, gassing niggas assing. Gotta chill for an image of niggas rapping. Grace slacking, miss my final class and spent half now about a whole refund on fashion. Must've thought a nigga was Jackson. This ain't it, ain't got no hits. Hanging to a yachty show, ain't did nothing since. Still a nigga acting hard, trying to show it, still on this. Feeling like a contradiction. Feeling like something missing. Kinda feeling like you won't get decision. Kinda feeling like a contradiction. I think something missing. Look, think something missing. Like a contradiction. Look, like a like a contradiction. Like a contradiction. Look. Pray to the Hamptons. I'm a Getty, my look, I'm expanding. I got no plans of landing. These Everest heights kinda different from scanning. All the tabs from the stores and clocking more 40s and niggas got hands in. Off reloading this cannon. I'm buzzing, I need yellow jacket and Canton. In the pocket with damsons, pushing 16s in the tent, caught me manning. Rocky top of the mansion. Living on top of that, like it's Canson. Go what's good, hit it, we good. Hit it, 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 what's feeling like a contradiction. I think something missing. Look, I think something kinda feeling like a contradiction. You won't get decision, nah, like a contra. Feeling like, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like a, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like, kinda feeling like a.